Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's another cover lover. And what am I doing today? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a song called Imagine. It was originally written by John Lennon, and it's been done by almost everybody that I can think of, Um, but it was requested. But what I want to do, I don't ever do this, and I should. But I want to take a minute to just give you the names of the people who suggested them for Fourth Impact, Pentatonix, but Fourth Impact is what I'm doing, Pentatonix and then Fourth Impact of the same song. So got lost there for a minute. And I don't do this enough because I forget to give people credit. I don't look back at my phone, all that stuff. And at the risk of driving people away, I just want to say like, Corby S wanted me to react to Fourth Impact a while back, and then there's Michael Loxton. It looks like Ed Music. Looks like this one doesn't have a name, and then Ann Perez. I don't have my glasses on, but Ann Perez is what it was. So thank you guys for suggesting this band, and I'll try to do more often to give you credit. Even if it takes a little time up front, I want to do that because you deserve it. And what I liked about this, especially, I said this the last 2 days, is this gives me an opportunity to listen to stuff I normally wouldn't listen to. I'm not a huge fan of acappella, yet I've done a lot of Pentatonix and I've done other acappella groups. And I wasn't a big fan of female acapella groups, which is my bad, but it wasn't sexist. It was just I didn't care for the tone of it. And yet, here I am doing Fourth Impact from across the seas, and I love it. So it will hopefully, and you'll start looking at some of the stuff I present on my own and think, well, that's not too bad. Anyway, all right, I'm being silly, and here we go. This is Pentatonix singing Imagine, originally by John Lennon. This is live.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Yeah. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, no religion too. Whoa. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Oh, we'll be as one.
Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Wow, okay.
Still think
Sorry about that, guys. This is up here, and I'm get the other one ready, but I did want to say that, wow. I mean, and I've heard them a lot. Like I said, I've done a lot of reactions to them. And again, like I said, no harm intended, but I didn't really care for acapella. And again, just watching these guys and others, Home Free and others that I've watched on the show, man, I, I like the way they sound now. But I appreciate the artistry that goes into that, right? There's got to be all kinds of ways they have to produce it and mix it, but still the guys, you want to pigeonhole them, right? So the tall guy in the center, the two ends, you want to pigeonhole them. But if you listen, they're interchanging harmony parts all the way throughout it. And the girl too, she's moving around, right? She has to sing harmony. She has to sing lead like she did at the end of that song. And I like how the guys that were uh, the anchors, let's put it that way. He's beatboxing on one hand, then he drops in the bass. This guy got the bass, but then he changes to a different melody, right, or a different harmony, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic, and the names I read off yeah, were for what's coming up, but still, some of you mentioned Pentatonix. Now, what am I doing now? Well, I'm going to do the same song, but this is by Fourth Impact, and they're doing the Pentatonix version. Right, and that's one reason I didn't do the John Lennon version, because it's so different than this. And but I love the song, and so let's get this started, man. What's going on? Fourth Impact. Here we go. Make sure it's right. Here we go. This right. Here we go.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today.
Nice.
Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace.
Right.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Not the only one. Hope someday you will join us, and the world will leave us one.
Wow, okay. I wouldn't dwell a lot on this because my wife's trying to reach me. And you know that if she's trying to reach me, it's probably something I don't know. But just real quickly, Pentatonix was great, as I expected. But there's something about these girls. Well, one thing I did notice that I felt like in places they were singing extensions of the chorus. They were just singing the straight chorus and harmonizing with each other on the 1 through 5 or whatever. But I heard some extensions in there or some susses in there, probably. I mean, I've been playing a long time, and especially on some of the stuff I've reacted to earlier, it was more present. But there's a couple places in the middle of this where I heard some extensions being sung, which is very cool, and especially with only 4 singers. And they're just they blend just like Pentatonix in that I feel like all of the singers can move in and out of what they're doing. There's and the one girl who was singing the really high parts was effortless, and again they're sitting down and they're just having a good time. I love it. I think they're great. And the first thing that came into my mind is where the heck have I been? Right? So maybe I do need to start watching some of these reality shows I won't watch. And the last thing I'll say, this is not musical related. They are beautiful young women, right? But the girl in the white, she has the most beautiful eyes. They're so different to me. I was immediately like, what? But anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. But if you like this video, if you like either one of the groups, give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Hit the notification bell so you'll see that when I start to release more, especially when the weather gets better. And subscribe if you haven't already. Just come on in because you'll be introduced to stuff you never would have thought of. I know I was. Let's see. Leave your comments down below. Don't be ugly with each other. I don't care what you say to me, but if you're talking back and forth, don't cross talk. You can, but don't be mean. And that doesn't happen hardly at all on this channel. What else was I going to say? See, leave me some suggestions. I actually would like some more suggestions. Anything can range from from the turn of the century till now. But I haven't gotten any of those yet from the turn of the century. Still waiting. Guys, thank you so much. And yeah, I love it. Thank you, everybody, for suggesting Fourth Impact, and we'll be doing more of theirs going forward. Love you. And until next time, peace.